All right. What's going on, everybody? Let me get set up really quick here, and then we'll get right into the action. A lot of stuff to cover today. We got the NCAA coming up. I think a couple games around noonish. So I'll definitely dive into some college basketball first. That's for sure. Load that up real quick. Then we'll get loaded into these matchups. And anyone watching right now, can you guys let me know if you can hear me? Because I have no way of telling that. So that would be very helpful. All right. Getting all these matchups. Money day, yes, sir. I hope so. I hope so. I've had a rough few days, honestly. Hoping I can bounce back right here. All right. So we do have a noon we have a noon game for college basketball, but it isn't March Madness. So I'm really not going to cover that game between Dayton and Memphis. If I were to bet on that game, which I'm not, I'll probably take Dayton +5. First game of the day, it's Georgetown and Colorado, which will be an interesting matchup. Yeah, let's hop into this Georgetown Colorado game. I'm definitely kind of all over Georgetown in this matchup. So I'll go over most of the college basketball games, and we'll hop into NBA or NHL, and go from there and start building some winners and some parlays. So we got this Georgetown game. Why is this downloading? Georgetown, 5.5 point underdogs in this matchup. Colorado, 5.5 point favorites. The over-under is 137. Georgetown has turned it around their last 4 games, beating Creighton, Seton Hall, Villanova, Marquette. So pretty quality teams with Creighton and Nova. They've just, they destroyed Creighton for the conference championship. 6-1 against the spread in their last 7. Colorado lost their championship to Oregon State, tough loss. But before that, they were on a 6-game winning streak, 4-2 against the spread in their last 6. It's crazy. I've been betting on Colorado like all year. They've been pretty good to me. But Georgetown just has all that momentum behind them right now. So I love Georgetown +5.5 here. I like the under as well. I expect it to be a pretty defensive kind of matchup. Next matchup, we have Florida State and then UNC Greensboro. Here's another early game that Florida State should win, but the upsets we saw yesterday with Ohio State losing, Tennessee losing, San Diego State, all kind of big favorite teams losing. You never know. It's crazy. Florida State opening up as 10.5 point favorites with the over-under at 144. North Carolina, 4-game winning streak to get into this tournament. Florida State losing their conference championship to Georgia Tech 75-80. Florida State not playing as well. That's 2-3 in their last 5. Some bad losses to Notre Dame, North Carolina, and Georgia Tech. Don't really know too much about this UNC Greensboro team. Haven't really been on the national scale like Florida State has. They're 13-4 against the spread in their last 17. Florida State 11-4 in their last 15. I like Florida State in this matchup, but as we saw yesterday, man, these underdogs are can come to play. So 10.5 is kind of a big number for me. I know Houston covered their number. Illinois covered their number yesterday. They were large numbers in Baylor. I do like Florida State in this matchup, but just be cautious with this one. Florida State's been definitely playing down to their competition lately. So, I like that. I like the under as well. Next matchup, we have Kansas versus Eastern Washington. Kansas, opening up as 10.5-point favorites. Kind of the exact same line as Florida State game with the over-under at 146. Eastern Washington 9-1 in their last 10. Kansas 8-2 in their last 10. Eastern Washington covering the spread in 8 of their last 10 games. Kansas 7-1 against the spread in their last 9. Same scenario here. Another big time team in Kansas playing a Eastern Washington team that's not on the national scale. So it's a tough one for me. I do lean Kansas with the favorite just because no one really knows about Eastern Washington. But 10.5 points is a lot, and Kansas did struggle in their. They had a nice loss to. They struggled early on to UTEP just a few games ago. They were down that entire game, but had to fight back. They haven't beat it. They beat Baylor by 13. That's the only team they've beat by over 10. In about in their last 5 games. So I do like Kansas in this matchup. I like the under as well. The next one we have the LSU Tigers versus the St. Bonaventure Bonnies. LSU opening up as 2-point favorites with the over-under at 143.5. St. Bonaventure 7-3 in their last 10. LSU 7-3 in their last 10 as well, losing their championship to Bama by 1 point. And St. Bonaventure winning their championship 74-65. St. Bonaventure 6-1 against the spread in their last 7. LSU, 5-0 against the spread in their last 5. 4-1 in their last 5 games. Tough matchup here. LSU is the better team in this matchup. I do like LSU -2 here. But, just don't be surprised if St. Bonaventure gets the cover or gets the win. It's hard. This March Madness is hard betting on right now, especially how yesterday went. So if you want the upset bid with St. Bonaventure, I don't blame you. I don't mind making a little upset parlay as well, because if you made a couple yesterday with some of the teams that hit, you probably made a lot of money. Next one, we had the Michigan Wolverines versus the Texas Southern Tigers. Michigan, huge favorites at -25.5. Cal Santa Barbara against the spread. I'll check that out after I go over this game real quick. Michigan, the over-under is 142.5. Last 10 games, Texas Southern 10-0 in their last 10. Michigan 7-3 in their last 10. The Texas Southern team 4-0-1 against the spread in their last 5. Currently on a 5-game winning streak. Michigan 13-5 against the spread in their last 18. Coming off that, their conference championship loss to Ohio State. I just think 25.5 points is a lot for a pretty good Texas Southern team. Definitely like Michigan in this matchup, but I'm taking Texas Southern in the points. I definitely think Michigan wins by double digits, but 25 is just too much for a pretty decent, and a red hot Texas Southern team. Give me the points with Texas Southern and give me the over. Let me check this. Cal Santa Barbara against the spread. Cal Santa Barbara against Creighton. Let's check it out. Creighton getting embarrassed in their last matchup. Click the wrong thing. There we go. UC Santa Barbara, 7.5-point favorites with the over-under at 137.5. Last 10 games for Santa Barbara, 9-1 in their last 10. Dominating their conference championship, 79-63. Creighton, horrible conference championship loss to Georgetown, 73-48. They got destroyed. UC Santa Barbara, currently on a 5-game winning streak, 18-1 in their last 19, 7-0 in their last 7 in March. Creighton 6-3 against the spread in their last 9. 10-4 in their last 14. Man, I do like Santa Barbara in this matchup. +7.5. This is a really good Santa Barbara team. Um, yeah, I like 7.5. You can't really trust Creighton right now, coming off that embarrassing loss. No one knows where their head's at right now. No one's expecting Santa Barbara to come in and give them much of a competition. +7.5. I love it. I kind of like the under as well. Next matchup, let's see. It's a little loud and clear. Appreciate it, buddy. Here's probably one of the most interesting matchups of the day with the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Iona Gales, or the Iona Gales, whatever you call it. Iona currently 16.5 point favorites, or I'm sorry, 16.5 point underdogs over Bama. Last 10 games for Iona, 8-2 in their last 10. Bama 9-1 in their last 10. Iona 5-0-1 against the spread in their last 6. On a 6-game winning streak, winning their conference championship, by 9 points. Bama winning their conference championship against LSU by 1. This is an interesting matchup just because Rick Pitino is coaching this Iona team, and that's that playoff experience. And just the way I've been seeing yesterday, man, this could be an upset kind of bid here. And I think Rick Pitino is going to have his team ready to play this Bama team. And I think this 16.5 spread's too much. I like Iona at +16.5. I think it's a closer game than the public's going to expect. I think they cover at 16.5, and I like the under as well. Next matchup, let's see. We have Drake versus USC, another interesting matchup here. USC opening up as 6.5 point favorites with the over-under at 135.5. Last 10 games for Drake, 7-3 in their last 10, winning their conference championship by just 1 point against Wichita State. USC 6-4 in their last 10, losing their conference championship to Colorado. Drake 6-3 against the spread in their last 9, 16-4 in their last 20. I mean, it's a really good Drake team. USC just 1-5 against the spread in their last 6, 15-5 in their last 20. I mean, this is a really good USC team. Both teams are really good. I do like USC -6.5 here. I just think they're way more talented than this Drake team. Drake hasn't played a team like USC yet, and I think USC is too much in this matchup. So I like USC -6.5. 35. I like the under. I like the under in a lot of these matchups. I really do. None of the matchups yesterday were really getting like crazy over. Like a lot of them were kind of under. So I lean the under on a lot of these. Next matchup, we'll get into Iowa and Grand Canyon. Building some parlays once I finish some of these games up, because I still got to get my bets in for today as well. And so yeah, I'll go into the Iowa Grand Canyon game. A lot of these teams, I love. That's the beauty of March Madness. Watching a team like Grand Canyon on a national stage, potentially pulling an upset like Oral Roberts did yesterday. I mean, that was insane. If anyone watched the Ohio State Oral Roberts game, that was just a crazy underdog team playing better basketball. Iowa currently 14-point favorites. The over-under at 145. Grand Canyon is team 7-3 in their last 10, winning their conference championship by 18 points. So a pretty dominant conference championship title. Iowa losing their conference championship to Illinois 82-71. 8-2 in their last 10. Iowa, they got Luka Garza, one of the best players in the league, dominant big man. I don't think Grand Canyon is going to be able to keep up with this Iowa team. There's not too much national footage of this Grand Canyon Antelopes team. So I think it's going to be hard. That's the beauty of college basketball. We have no idea. Iowa's, had some bad losses here and there, but to the dominant teams. They've lost to Illinois, lost to Michigan, but they've pretty much dominated all the bad teams that they've played this season. I definitely like Iowa minus 14, but 14 is just a lot, man, especially for the tournament. Grand Canyon's on the national stage, going to be playing their hearts out. I like Iowa minus 14, but just don't be surprised if Grand Canyon covers. I like the under as well. Yo, what's up, AJ? You got the LSU Colorado game and under. I believe I just covered that. I think I like the under as well. Yeah, Tim, we'll, pretty soon, since I just started the stream, we'll what I like to do every stream, get everybody and we just build a parlay. So hopefully in the next hour, definitely before the stream ends, we'll have a fire parlay that we're all vibing. So once I get into that, we'll have some cross team parlays, money lines, spreads, whatever. So stick around for that because I haven't even looked at any kind of parlay situations yet. Still covering some games. So once we get there, we'll definitely build some parlays. I definitely need some winners today for sure because I've been getting slammed. I've been getting slammed all week. It's been a rough week for me. All these upsets in college basketball. I mean, I've just been getting killed. Oh, thanks, AJ. That's cool. Islanders, Florida, Tampa, Carolina, 14 parlay, all home teams. Oh yeah, dude. I like that parlay. I believe I had them in my parlay video for last night that I posted. Yeah, a lot of these teams are coming off, or some of them are coming off losses. Like New York's coming off a loss, Florida's coming off a loss. I don't remember if Carolina is, but no, I love that 14 parlay. Definitely vibe it. What's good, Victor? Bro, everyone got slammed. If you guys are my VIP, I hope you're fading me. This is my second horrible week of VIP. I mean, who could have predicted Ohio State losing to Oral Roberts? Nobody. That's a loss. Tennessee losing to Oregon State. That's a loss. I mean, San Diego State just losing straight up and just getting destroyed. North Carolina getting destroyed. Virginia Tech losing. I mean, I'm getting killed in every favorable matchup. Only play all home teams or away if the games are day and night. Yeah, I need to figure out some new strategies. Hockey's been kind of destroying me too. Bro, thanks, Shot by Tree. That's fire. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. And look, at the end of the day, I'm a normal guy like you guys. I give you guys the picks that I'm vibing, give you guys the picks that sound good to me. I do the research on all of them. I love the lines. As soon as the game starts, you can't predict that a team like Oral Roberts is just going to freaking beat Ohio State outright as 16-point underdogs. You can't predict it. No one in the world's picking picking these underdog teams. It's just how it is. You can't predict sports. That's how sports go. Every sport's better in the world, and sports handicapper you see on YouTube or any website online. If you look at a lot of their picks, sure, they might have a day where they go 4-0, 5-0. Maybe they have multiple days, but then they have days where they go 2-8, 2-5, 2-7, and that's because they're picking the public. They're picking teams that everyone else is picking, which is favorites. So you can't really predict an upset. Trust me, I hate losing my money. I hate when I pick a favorite, which seems like a surefire lock. Because when I build these parlays, I build them because I have the most confidence in them. And whenever they take an L, bro, it sucks. Bro, March Madness is the worst, man. Like I had so many parlays built yesterday with so many favorites, and it just looked like the most lock worthy and free cash I've ever seen in my life. And like 3 or 4 of huge favorites got upset in my parlay. And it's just, what can you do, man? What can you do? But yeah, you just gotta bounce back. You can't dwell on the losses. That's the one thing I learned about sports betting. Can't dwell. You got to move on to the next day. If you go 0-5, you go 0-5. Move on to the next day. You got to try and go 5-0. You got to just depends on how you're betting, man. How you feel about NBA. I'll get to that pretty soon. Definitely want to cover a couple more of these college matchups, and then start going over NBA, building some. I think there's only 5 games of NBA today, so not much action. You're scared of Pitt. I mean, I like Pitt, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, Here's a quick one. I mean, Maryland and UConn, not really a game I'm betting on. UConn 3-point favorites. I'll probably take UConn. Maybe Boatwright has an insane game. Not really going to cover that matchup. Virginia and Ohio. Virginia 7-point favorites. Not really blowing any teams out here, but I do like Virginia. I like the over. Best strategy is to stay away from the 200 line. I won Colorado State game under close spread of 1.5. Yeah, it's just, dude, NHL is crazy. We have Oklahoma and Missouri currently a pick'em. I lean Oklahoma in this matchup for the pick'em scenario. Another game I'm probably fading for sure. Today's best bet, LSU game under. I've been looking at a lot of these over-unders. I like the unders in a lot of these matchups. Here's another matchup I'll cover real quick for college as I'm about to wrap. I'll cover like 1 or 2 more games for college, then we'll hop right into some NHL, NBA. I like this. I don't know why. I'm probably gonna lose 100%. But I like this Norfolk State versus Gonzaga matchup. Norfolk State given 33.5 points. I know Gonzaga's elite. Gonzaga's been huge favorites all season. 33.5 points just seems like too much to me. I've taken Norfolk State in this matchup with the points. I think they can keep it around 20, 25, I hope. But I think I'm adding Norfolk State to like a teaser and buying some points, bringing them to at least 37 to 40 because I just don't see them losing by that much, man. Dude, I just don't think Gonzaga's going to win. There's no Norfolk State's not pulling the upset. There's no way. But to win by 34 points, it's got to be crazy. I bet they probably still win by 30. Maybe they still win by 29-30. I think it stays around 29 to like 31 range. But just to be safe, buy a point or two with Norfolk State or add them to a teaser just to be safe. And if you lose by that means they just lost by like 40 and but just after watching the games yesterday, Illinois did win by a lot, and so did Houston. But dude, that's just a lot of points, man. I know for Norfolk State is no Gonzaga, but I don't know why that 33.5. It just feels good in my heart. Next one, I woke up this morning seeing articles of this guy saying that Abilene Christian is the team to watch out for tonight. Plus 8.5 against Texas. They're 23-4. A much better record than Texas. Texas 19-7. I do like Texas in this matchup, but for some reason, when that guy said that, I was just like, okay, should I just trust this random guy on ESPN? I don't know, but the stats are lined up for Abilene, 8.5 points. Should be a close game, I think. Texas, a good team, but not like super dominant by any means. Last matchup, it's Oregon versus VCU. Oregon 5.5 point favorites. I lean VCU plus 5.5. I like the under as well. You're from Norfolk? Oh, Carl, that's dope, dude. Bro, Carl, give me the inside scoop on Norfolk, dude. We got a Norfolk guy in here. How do you think they're gonna do? What's like? Give me some pointers if I'm gonna pick this 33.5 point spread for Norfolk State. Can they cover the spread? That's my only question. NBA pick Philly and Milwaukee. I like it. I'm gonna hop over to NBA real quick. I believe there's only 5 matchups. Then we'll cover NHL. NHL has a huge slate today, so I'll hop in these NBA matchups right now. And thanks for guys watching. Got 21 people in here. Super dope. Been growing. It's been awesome. Love doing this for you guys. And yeah, it's super awesome to see. Stay with your gut. Oh, Carl, my gut is Norfolk State. I like them plus 33.5. They don't have a chance at winning, but to cover the spread, They got more than enough chance. All right. So we got 5 NBA matchups. If you guys didn't see my NBA parlay video, go ahead and check it out. I posted last night. Give out a lot of parlays and stuff. And when I make those videos, obviously, because I make them at night, I don't have the luxury of doing this full time, which I want to, but I can't just make them during the day and give you guys the most accurate spreads. I give you guys the spreads at night as soon as they're available. So obviously the parlays, and especially spread parlays, are going to change throughout the day. Even when I wake up, not all, but some of the picks I've picked, obviously the lines moved 1, 2, 3, 4 points in either direction. So just always be aware of the points, even when you're watching my videos or anyone else's videos. The numbers are not always going to be accurate because the lines are moving all throughout the day. Because I do get messages saying like, "Oh, you had this team at 3 points, now they're at like 7," and it's like, do you still want to ride with them? So like in those scenarios, that's why hopefully in the next 2 weeks I'll have my Patreon up as well as my Discord, which is going to be super awesome. So that way we can all be in the loop together, and it's going to be super awesome, the community that I'm going to build. And yeah, I'm going to be able to make stuff midday for you guys, post it in the Discord. We can kind of do like we're doing now and just build stuff we're vibing, see new lines. Players are out. We'll build new parlays kind of every day, and we'll all cash out. That's the whole point of it. So that's coming in just 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, so we got 5 matchups here. Load these up. Lakers and Hawks will be the first one. So just right off the bat, I'll go over some of my money line picks from my video. From my video last night. I love Lakers money line. I love Philly money line. I like the Bucks money line, and I like the Clippers money line. That would be my 4-teamer. I'm staying away from the Golden State and Memphis game. I'll add them to a couple parlays, but like low level parlays, just because Golden State, missing Curry again, destroying this Memphis team. I do like Memphis to bounce back here, but you just can't really trust Memphis. So I do like Lakers to cover the 4-point spread. I do like Philly to cover the 6.5-point spread. I like Bucks minus 9.5. It was 10 last night, so I feel better at 9.5, knowing that they can just win by 10 and it's done. The Clippers game, though, I like the Hornets plus 9.5. I think the Hornets keep it close. Clippers aren't really blowing anyone out this season, really. So, I think they've been struggling. Not the best team. Lakers and Bucks. I like Lakers and Bucks too. Don't know what the positive spread on that would be. Let me hop in and see. So, soccer, Watford and Everton. Man, I don't know anything about soccer, so gonna have to educate some people on that if those are locks or not. So currently the money line for the Lakers minus 185. I think that's a really good money line for the Lakers. Sixers and Bucks. I think these 3 games are. Yeah, if you parlay Lakers, Philly, and the Bucks, you get plus 155 odds. That's pretty good odds. $100 get you 155. I like that parlay. If you just do a 2-teamer with Lakers and Bucks, you get plus 86 odds. Not the best, but not the worst. But we will add the Lakers. So I'm going to add a huge parlay. I'll add them to the parlay list. So we're going to add. I love doing the big cross-platform parlay with the NHL, college basketball, and NBA. So I feel like Lakers money line. Hopefully they don't lose. That'd be kind of disappointing. Like the Bucks money line. Those are the 2. I wouldn't say locks because that word doesn't exist, but they're the best matchups I feel good about in the NBA. Spread wise, Lakers just a 4.5 spread. I think they can cover that pretty easy. Philly can cover their spread pretty easy. I think Bucks can cover their spread as well. Even Golden State plus 5.5 is kind of an intriguing line, especially if you want to do a teaser. Ooh, Marcus Gasol's back. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Even though Marcus Gasol's kind of sucked all year, but we definitely need the Lakers to have some healthy pieces. Um, yeah, I mean, Atlanta's not playing good. Atlanta's not like Atlanta's a they're 21-20. They're not some scrub team. This is a good Atlanta team, and I mean they could easily pull a little upset off on the Lakers here, 100%. I do see DeAndre Hunter is out for that Saturday game. It still says Marcus Gasol is questionable, so stay tuned for. We'll see if he plays. Um, but yeah, those are pretty much NBA is super short, so you can go so many directions with parlays in the in the NBA today. But I do feel good about the Lakers, and I do feel good about the Bucks money line as well. Um, as far as over unders go, the Lakers and Hawks at 219.5. I think I like the over in that. I like the over in the Golden State and Memphis game. I like 231. I like the under in the Philly game. I like the under in the Bucks game as well. I like the under in the Clippers game. A lot of unders. You like Jackson State in the under? What is is that college basketball? Jackson State. I don't even. Yeah, I don't even know what Jackson State is. What is Jackson State? So yeah, that's probably it for NBA. I'll still go over it if you guys want later, but we got a lot of NHL here. All right. Oh, football. Is there college football on? Hmm. Yeah, I'm not really keeping up with like the lower D2 and like low D1 college football going on right now. Um, so we got our first NHL game at 1 o'clock. Um, Pittsburgh versus New Jersey. The whole public is on Pitt. I am as well. I do like Pitt in this matchup. Um, let's Yeah, hockey's been burning me lately. I've been getting burned by hockey. But yeah, Pitt, I mean, they're 18-11-1. New Jersey 10-13-4. Who's the home team in the Pitt game? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I don't even know. I can't even decide the stuff I look at the home team for the first game. I honestly do not. I don't even know. Let me go to ESPN. Sometimes with the stuff I look at, it says, but sometimes it doesn't. So I have to like really look for myself. Um, let's take a look. So it's in Pittsburgh. Definitely rolling Pitt. Taking Pitt at home, baby. New Jersey's just a bad team. I know. I mean, New Jersey's coming off the 3-2 win, but now it's a back-to-back. Pitt at home. I'd like Pitt to bounce back here. Pitt's not losing 2 games, baby. No way. Adding Pitt to the money line. I do a separate hockey money line as well. If you didn't see my NHL video, no, it's in New Jersey. I'm looking at ESPN. ESPN, unless I just missed something. What is going on? Okay. Computer's freaking out right now. Okay, hold up. I might have clicked on Sunday, which I know I didn't. I lied. It's in New Jersey. I clicked on Sunday's game and they play Sunday and it's in Pitt on Sunday. That's where I got confused because I just saw the Penguins and Devils. So it is in New Jersey. I'm still going Pitt here. I'm sorry. I can't go New Jersey to win back-to-back games. Can't do it to myself. I get the home team logic. Trust me, I totally get that. I'm rolling with Pitt. Pitt's going to bounce back here. They're not about to lose to New Jersey 2 games in a row. They're just not going to do it. I like them to bounce back here. I really do. Still rolling with Pitt. Still rolling. Gotta believe. Next matchup, we have Nashville and Florida at 2:00. I do like Florida in this matchup. They're minus 220 favorites, huge favorites. Coming off the loss to Nashville 1-2 in this one. Yeah, I like Florida to bounce back here. Love catching them. Let's see where this game is at. This game is at home for Florida. Definitely rolling Florida here. I mean, Florida at home, not losing back-to-backs to Nashville. Adding Florida to the parlay list. So far, we've got Lakers money line, Bucks money line, Pitt money line, and then Florida money line. I'm just going to add all the stuff I vibe, and then at the end, maybe trim some out and see where we're at. But so far, we're at four pretty solid teams right now. Next one, this matchup is one I'm staying away from. It's the Minnesota Wild and Colorado Avalanche. Colorado minus 175 favorites. Destroying Minnesota 5-1 in their last matchup as favorites. A matchup I picked Minnesota to win straight up, and they just disappointed me. That game is in Colorado. After getting destroyed, I just don't see how Minnesota is going to be able to keep up there. It's a tough loss. Colorado 5-game winning streak, 5-0 at home right now. Colorado's a better team. Don't feel good enough adding them to a parlay though. Don't feel good about it. Go down this list. We got Chicago and Tampa Bay. Love Tampa Bay in this matchup. Tampa, minus 250 favorites. Big time favorites in this matchup. Put the over under at 6. These teams did just play on the 18th. Tampa picking up that 4-2 win. And let's see where's this game being played. It is in Florida, so it's a home game for Tampa. I've been betting on Tampa all season. Tampa's the move. Tampa's usually always the move, and when they lose, it's usually an upset, like Nashville and then Detroit. I like Tampa to get a nice win here. Whoa. All right. Yeah, I like Tampa money line. Add them in. All right. Next one, we have the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Tampa and Florida both won't win. One will lose. We'll see, man. We will see. I love both these teams and these matchups coming off losses, and now they're at home. Give me both the Florida teams in this today. Loving the Florida teams. Columbus Blue Jackets, Carolina. I love Carolina in this matchup. They're minus 190 favorites. These two teams just played. Carolina taking the loss 2-3. Let's see where this game is at. It's in North Carolina, so home game for Carolina here. I love Carolina in this matchup. They're definitely bouncing back. Oh yeah, a lot of hockey, Kyle. A lot of hockey. But yeah, I like Carolina money line for sure. Going to add them to the parlay. Especially Florida, Tampa, and Carolina, all great teams coming off a loss. I like all of them to bounce back, and they're all at home. I mean, that just doesn't get any better than that. Doesn't get any better than that. Those are the little trends you got to look for. Teams coming off a loss and a doubleheader, and now they're at home. I mean, that's what I dream of. I dream of those kind of opportunities. Next one, we have Philly and the New York Islanders. Definitely, I love the Islanders today as well. If Islanders minus 135 favorites right here. The Islanders, coming off the loss 3-4 to Philly. I just love another team I love to bounce back with. Good luck, Kyle. Hope you do better than I do because I've just been getting killed. But yeah, New York 6-1 in their last 7 at home, 9-2 in their last 11. One of those losses just coming to Philly. I like the Islanders, another team to bounce back here. Love New York. That game is in New York as well. So another team. I'm gonna add the Islanders to the parlay. We'll see if they make the cut in the end, but I do like them. Yeah, I like the Islanders to bounce back. I really do. All right. Yeah, I like the bounce. I mean, just be going through the first like 5 or 6 games. Pitt bounce back game, Florida bounce back game, Tampa bounce back, Carolina bounce back, New York bounce back. A lot of bounce back opportunity. Oh man. All right. So I do like the Islanders. This matchup, definitely staying away from the Detroit versus Dallas game. Dallas has huge favorites, but I just don't like either team. I think it's kind of crazy that they're favored that high. Minus 190. It's a little insane to me. 3-7 in their last 10. Detroit, 5-5 in their last 10. Oh, excuse me. But Detroit coming off that win against Dallas as plus 165 favorites and win against Carolina. So 2-0 in their last 2. I like Detroit in this matchup. I really do. I just don't see the value in betting in Dallas when they could easily lose to Detroit. I mean, both these teams suck. So, I mean, Detroit gives you the best value, I think. It was a bad day the other day. We only bet on like 2 games last night. I mean, yeah, man, I've had a bad day like every day this week. I really have. It's been rough. Just gotta bounce back. The parlay, you have Milwaukee, Philly, Hornets plus 9.5, NHL, Florida, Carolina, New York. I love all those picks. The only one that's gonna hurt you and you're gonna regret it. I like the pick. It's gonna be the Hornets plus 9.5 that hurts you. It looks good on paper, and I like them to cover as well. But if there's one game that's gonna screw your parlay and ruin your day, it's gonna be the Hornets not covering and them losing by like 10 or 11. And that's just off the experience. Literally last night for VIP, literally 2 matchups I had. I had bought points for Morehead State and bought points for Winthrop. I had Winthrop plus 9.5, lost by 10. I had Morehead State plus 16, lost by 17. So twice last night I lost by a point, and that is the worst feeling I think a human could possibly ever feel, really. It's just the worst. So, yeah, I've been just having bad beats all over the place by 1 point, so if you wanna if you're gonna parlay that, to be honest with you, bro, go ahead. I would, like, buy a point, at least buy a point or buy a half point and bring it to 10 or so that way you can at least cover or something. Just 9.5, I mean, they could lose by 10. Keep 'em at get it at, like, 10 or 11, man, and, I'd feel more comfortable with the Hornets there. Yeah, I don't like Pitt to lose here. Man, 27 people in the stream or 26. Hoping we can get to 30 here. That'd be an all-time high. Oh, New Jersey is very bad for sure. Even though it is in New Jersey, I do still like I do like Pitt. Love Pitt. Next, we have the Vancouver Canucks versus the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal minus 185 favorites. Vancouver, coming off a 3-2 win last night against Montreal as plus 160 underdogs. Vancouver 2-3, or they lost 2-3 last night. Let me see where this game's being played at. Let's see. This game is in Montreal. I like Montreal to bounce back in this one as well. Another bounce back team. I'm not going to add them to the parlay just because it's kind of questionable. That thumbs up, bro, Kyle. We all need luck, man. If anyone's betting on March Madness, I'm sure they've had a rough week so far. And just a lot of favorites, just downright losing, and especially yesterday. I mean, who could have predicted that the Nets would just get killed by the Magic? Who on earth would have? I had Nets minus 10.5, and they just got slammed. It's crazy. I literally can't. It's just you can't predict that kind of stuff. So yeah, I do like Montreal in the bounce back. I'm not going to add them to the parlay, but I like Montreal to bounce back in that one. We have the Calgary Flames and Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto minus 165 favorites. Toronto coming off the loss to Calgary last night, 3-4 as favorites. If this game's in Toronto, you already know. It is in Toronto. Bounce back game for Toronto here. We might have to just do a bounce back parlay because I think this bounce back parlay is probably gonna hit. I don't see these teams losing double games, honestly. So I love the bounce backs. That's crazy. All these teams are having bounce backs at home. I've never even seen that. So where was I? Last 4 matchups. Got the Rangers and the Capitals. All right. The Rangers and Capitals. Capitals minus 140 favorites right now. The Rangers 5-5 in their last 10. Washington 9-1 in their last 10. They just played last night. Rangers beating them 2-1. Is this game in New York? Let's go and check. It is not. It's in Washington. Ugh, bad spot for the Rangers here. I think Washington gets the doubleheader win here, especially at home. If this game was in New York, I would have went the Rangers, but it's not. So I'm gonna lean Washington in this one. Next one, we have the Arizona Coyotes and the Anaheim Ducks. Arizona minus 125 favorites. These two teams did just play March 18th. Arizona picking up the upset win 3-2. I mean, Anaheim picking up the upset win. Another game where I like Anaheim to get back-to-back wins here. Arizona riding a 5-game losing streak. They're 2-8 on the road at Anaheim. I believe it's in Anaheim. It is in Anaheim. No success in Anaheim for them. Anaheim 8-2 at home against Arizona. I like the home team in this matchup with Anaheim. I really do. I'm not going to add them to parlays. Definitely not. But definitely an underdog parlay. They have good value there. Next one is the St. Louis Blues and the San Jose Sharks. St. Louis minus 145 favorites with, the over-under at 6. I didn't get to see who won this game last night because I think I went to bed before that, but St. Louis did win 2-1 last night. Let's see where this game is at right now. This one is in San Jose, so San Jose is the home team in this matchup. It's tough. I don't know which. St. Louis just 1-5 in their last 6, 9-3 in their last 12 against San Jose. So good success against San Jose. You like the Blues in a shootout? I mean, man, 2-1 last game. Kind of hope there's a shootout. Otherwise, I love the under. What's going on, Rashad? And then San Jose 4-8 in their last 12. San Jose 1-5, 1-5 at home against St. Louis. I don't feel too great about this pick. Not really betting on this game, but I do lean St. Louis. Neither team is very impressive right now, but I like the Blues. I know they're San Jose at home, but San Jose is just 1-5 at home against St. Louis. Not betting on this game though. That's fine. I mean, go either way. I'm not betting on this game. But I would just lean the Blues coming off the win last night. San Jose can't beat them at home. We'll see what happens. Stay away. Oh, trust me, I'm staying away from that matchup. Have no interest in it. It's too many good matchups. There's way too many good matchups. I don't want to be a part of it. Too many good matchups in all over the board in NHL, NBA, and college basketball. The Blues is definitely not on my priority list. Last matchup we'll cover here, then we'll just get right into building some parlays and going over all kind of matchups you guys want to go over. We have the Winnipeg 18-10-2, Edmonton 20-13-0. Edmonton, minus 130 favorites right now. The over-under at 6. Edmonton did just win their last matchup just 2 days ago against Winnipeg, 2-1. Edmonton 6-2 in their last 8. They are 5-0 at home right now. Winnipeg, the overs hitting 8 of their last 9 matchups. Edmonton overs hitting 4 of their 6 matchups. Only a 2-1 game last game. I expect more scoring here. I really do. I do like the over. I think it's a shootout. But I do lean Edmonton in this matchup. Let me see where it's being played. It is at Edmonton. Edmonton is the home team. So I do like Edmonton at home. And so far the parlay I have assembled, it's Lakers money line, Bucks money line, Pitt money line, Florida money line, Tampa Bay money line, Carolina money line, and the New York Islanders money line. I should make a little bounce back part. I mean, I love all of these plays. These plays are, pretty awesome. Let's see. Go back to, I need to try and get some college basketball locks in here. A lot of injuries on Edmonton. Well, that's some good insight. I mean, yeah, I see there's 5, they have 5 injuries. One guy, Turris, is questionable. Not really any on the Winnipeg side. But yeah, you got to keep up with the injuries before they happen, especially before you place any kind of bets. So go to college basketball, try and find some ones to add into these parlays down here. Well, first, let me add these in the parlay right now. Gotta, add them on my site, get them in here. for a big day today. A lot of action today. It's usually every Saturday. I always say this: it's the early games, man. Those early games always they set the tone for the rest of the day. And for me, it's usually been bad lately. The Lakers. Oh yeah, no, 100%. I have the Lakers and Bucks in the NBA. Those are my two. You could say locks. Don't like this. I don't like to say that word, but you could say that. But I have Lakers and Bucks for the NBA for sure. Um, it's college basketball. I mean, I do love Florida State money line. I just don't think I don't see Florida State taking an L. I don't see Michigan. You can't even bet the money line. I don't like them covering their spread. Um, I don't even feel confident about Bama money line. There's so many money lines in college basketball that I could just see getting upset today. Um, just seeing how yesterday went and all the teams upsetting, dude. The models I'm looking at has Texas losing by like 6 points to this Abilene Christian team, and I've been seeing people talk about this Abilene Christian team. So I'm not even too confident in Texas. I would love to pick them. I'm not even confident. What state do you live in? I live in Florida. You took the Ion on the spread. So did I. So did I. Um, yeah, there's no college basketball money lines I'm really feeling today. Maybe Iowa, but that price is probably way too high. Probably like in the 3,000s or maybe 1,500 or 2,000, something around there, I'd imagine. So definitely not really worth it. So many upsets today. Bro, there could be so many potential upsets. It's kind of crazy. Um, I mean, just looking at the list. So two Texas teams, I should have never bet that. Yeah, man, the in-state games can be kind of crazy. Took the guys versus Kansas. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't even know how to bet on March Madness today. I really don't. Should you bet the Lakers today? Karen, you totally should. I like the money line. I like the money line more than I like the spread at -4, but I don't hate -4. Like I still like them at -4, but if it just depends if you're going a straight up bet or a parlay. I do prefer the Lakers money line. But don't sleep on the Hawks. The Hawks could easily cover and they could easily win. But definitely I love the Lakers for sure. I would rather win knowing I had the money line, and it's not an expensive price. I think they're -185. That's not, that bad of a price. I'd rather them get a win with the money line than lose by the Lakers only winning by 2 or 3. But I love the Lakers. USC and BYU with the points. Is BYU's not even in the tournament. Oh, okay, no, they are. I skipped that game. I didn't even see them. BYU -3.5. This is a game I actually forgot to cover. I do like USC. I like USC in the points. I just think USC is too much for Drake to handle. What about UFC today? Yeah, Karen, UFC is probably not. I'll be honest, I don't really know anything about UFC, so I'm probably not the guy to ask for UFC. That's 100% fact. Do you like Virginia? Let me go to Virginia. The model I'm looking at has Virginia losing. Just looking at some of these models I look at, I don't really have confidence in Virginia. But let me go over this BYU game first. BYU 3.5-point favorites. The over/under at 139. UCLA, sneaking into the tournament with that 86-80 win over Michigan State. BYU, losing to Gonzaga for their championship. They play Gonzaga. What do you expect? UCLA 4-11 against the spread in their last 15, 1-4 in their last 5, 2-4 in their last 6 games this season. BYU 4-2 against the spread in their last 6. They are 5-1 in their last 6 as well, 4-1 in their last 5. I don't know where I lean with the BYU minus 3.5. It's such a low line that I don't hate BYU minus 3.5. I feel like they could easily cover that, but not too sure. Definitely not betting on this BYU game, but if I had to, I would lean BYU. Um, UCLA is down the starter. That's some pretty good intel. Oh, and you want me to go over Virginia? Let me go over Virginia really quick, and then Karen, I'll go over the UConn game really quick too here in a second. I actually didn't cover that game. Virginia, they are 7-point favorites. Should be the better team in this matchup, but you never know. Hold up. But yeah, Ohio winning their championship against Buffalo, 84-69. Beating a good Toledo team before that. 9-1 in their last 10. Virginia 7-3 in their last 10. 10-2 against the spread in their last 12 for Ohio. Virginia just 1-5 against the spread in their last 6. That's kind of concerning. I like Ohio plus 7. I wouldn't bet on it. I'm not betting on it, but Virginia is not a team that's been blowing teams out. They just aren't that kind of team this year. A really good team, just not blowing teams out. I mean, 3-point win against Syracuse, 10-point win against Louisville, 11-point win, 7-point win, or 7-point loss. When they've been winning by like 10. So I think Ohio hangs around at plus 7. Let me go over this UConn game really quick. Let's see. Where's the UConn game? UConn. Well, where did that game go? I guess it just disappeared on me. UConn and Maryland. Okay, that's why I couldn't find it. Eastern Washington. I like Georgetown in the points. I really do. I don't know about Eastern Washington. I know it's at 10.5 points is a lot. They could easily cover that. I did cover the Kansas game earlier. I do like a game I'm not betting on at all. 10.5 points is a lot. So I would probably lean Eastern Washington, but don't be surprised if Kansas does blow them out, because they're Kansas. And Eastern Washington hasn't really been on the national scale, national TV really. So not a game I'd be betting on, but if you had to take the points with Eastern Washington, take the points with a lot of these underdogs, but I've been getting slammed with the underdogs yesterday. So, and teams losing with the points. Missouri, I like Oklahoma. I really do. But let me get into this Maryland and UConn game for you, Karen. UConn 3.5-point favorites with the over/under at 130. Maryland losing to Michigan 79-66. 6-4 in their last 10. UConn 7-3 in their last 10. Maryland 4-12 against the spread in their last 16 in March. UConn 5-1 against the spread in their last 6. 5-1 in their last 6. They're 4-1 against the spread in their last 5. Yeah, I like UConn here. UConn, it's March Madness. UConn, give me UConn minus 3.5. Unless the lines went up. Are they minus 7? UConn minus 7. Did their line go up? Let's see. Maybe I was looking at something where the line was different. Man, if UConn's minus 7, then I don't know. Let's see. Oh no, UConn's minus 3.5. Yeah, Karen. UConn's minus 3.5 right now. If it was at 7, I don't know if I would like UConn, but I like UConn minus 3.5. I'm not sure where you're seeing 7 from, but definitely don't lock them in at 7 because that would not be a good decision. And Gonzaga 33, bro, that's a lot. That's why I like Norfolk State. I like Norfolk State and buy some points with Norfolk State. I feel like they do lose around the 28 to 30 range, so it'll probably be a sweater, like a lot of those are. But If you put them in a teaser, buy some more points, I think you're safe with Norfolk State at around 36 to like 38, 9. I think you're safe there. Um, let's see. UConn. What's up, Ja Young? All right. Yeah, so much action. There is a noon game. It's not the NCAA tournament, but it's Dayton and Memphis. I have no interest in the NIT tournament. Just so many other games. Definitely want to stay in the March Madness, but I would lean Dayton +5. If you were to bet on the NIT tournament, go ahead. I'm not really vibing it, but you could be my guest to go for it. So yeah, so far the parlay I have built: Lakers money line, Bucks money line, Pitt money line, Florida money line, Tampa Bay money line, Islanders money line. That's what I have currently. I'll post that right there. That's what I currently have right now. Let's see. I'm going to start adding these. I mean, Gonzaga could easily do that. Gonzaga is like the biggest spread mystery team. They're favored by like 25 to like 40 points every single night, but they don't cover a lot of it. They usually win super big, but being asked to win by 30 plus points is hard. They could probably still have an amazing game and win by 29, you know what I'm saying? Or even 25 and still just have a dominant game. So who knows? But 33.5 points is a lot, man. I know they're going to win and probably run up the score, but like, I think Norfolk State can keep it around 30, keep it respectable. One would hope, right? So I like Pitt money line, Florida, adding all these picks to my getting my picks in order so I can lock these in. Like Tampa, and I like Carolina as well. Just that 4-team NHL parlay right there with just the 4 big favorites plus 402 odds. So I like that. It would be funny if they lost, but I mean, they're just too dominant. The only way they're losing it's to a team like Michigan or Illinois. That's the only way they're losing. They're not losing to a bad team. I just don't see that happening. But who knows? For the tournament, I have Gonzaga winning it. I have Gonzaga and Illinois in the championship. Even though, my bracket was busted during the first game yesterday. I had Virginia Tech winning and they lost in overtime. So my bracket was already busted from the start, which is usually how it goes. That's how it's been the last few years. So but yeah, Gonzaga is the team this year, but Illinois could definitely win as well. Florida Panthers only got one home win against the Predators in the last 5. That's pretty interesting intel. You like Loyola the next game? I mean, I'm watching Loyola all season. They've been pretty nice. You like St. Louis against the spread? Yeah, I kind of don't. I kind of stand away from that St. Louis Blues game. What are my top 3 picks? Gosh, if that's not a tough question. My top 3, that's hard. That's like asking me what my top 3 favorite movies are. Let's see. So far I'm all over the Bucks and Lakers money line. I do like them against the spread. Um, I like Pitt money line for hockey. I like Florida money line, Tampa Bay, Carolina. I like the Islanders so far. And That's my parlay. I just posted that in the chat. Bro, I know Karen's putting too much pressure on me. I don't know. My top 3 picks. Oh gosh. I mean, if they lose, then you're probably gonna unsubscribe. So it's a lot of pressure. I mean, Lakers money line, it's a good value. I love parlaying all of these, but if you're gonna it just depends if you're gonna parlay them together or just do individual. Oh, oh, dude, if these parlays hit, that'd be freaking cool. That'd be awesome. Um, but I like Lakers and Bucks paired together for an NBA parlay. Um, I went over the hockey picks I love. That's what I love so far. Those are the picks I love. Um, what are your top picks? Yeah, Karen. Let's hear your top picks, and then we'll see how good they are. We can critique what you're feeling because I'm feeling the Lakers, Bucks, Pitt, Florida, Tampa, Carolina, and Islanders. Those are the ones that I'm just vibing right now. Haven't really seen any other ones that I'd want to really throw all my money into. Blow out by the Lakers and Bucks. We hope so, man. That's what we hope. Um, I do like the Sixers as well. I think they can cover their 6.5 point spread. But yeah, I do like the Bucks. I like the Clippers, but I don't love the Clippers. So that's kind of where I'm at with those teams. So far, I got a 16 money line right now that I like. I'm definitely going to build a 9 point teaser, which I recommend using my bookie. If you guys don't use my bookie, it allows me to do the 9 point and 10 point NBA and college teasers, which I love at only minus 140 odds. So I always do a teaser just to in case I have a rough day, the teaser can sometimes make up for some of my losses. Oh, nice. You use my bookie too. I love my bookie. I love doing teasers. Teasers are my favorite thing. So I love doing so I usually back it up. I usually back it up with bro, my bookie's the best. I've used so many other bookie sites. My bookie's the best just because I can do these 12 for college football and NFL, you can do 13 point teasers. That's when I bet the most. Teasers are my expertise. If there's anything I'm good at, it's teasers. I'm not the best. I'm good at parlays, but straight regular bets, not the best. I'm not the guy for that. I'm good at parlays and teasers. That's what I do. But teasers are just like a security blanket. If you can get, especially the NBA, if you can do a 4 team 10 point teaser, getting the Bucks to where instead of minus 9.5, they just have to win. Oh my gosh, you don't know what teasers are? Well, let me tell you. Teasers are pretty much just like adding points. So, what's up, Erica? So teasers are essentially you can just buy points with different teams. So if you're going to do a parlay, there'll be an option next to it that says teaser. So on my bookie, you can do up to a 4 team. No, you could do I don't go past 4, but 4 team for college, basketball, NBA, NFL, whatever. If you were to just do NBA, you can do a 4 team 10 point teaser. So it's basically going to add 10 points to the spread. So the perfect example, the Bucks right now. If you were to do a 4 team 10 point teaser, the Bucks are minus 9.5 right now currently. The 10 point teaser would make the Bucks minus 1.5. So all the Bucks have to do is just win, and then you're good. Now, let's say you do the Lakers minus 4.5 with the 10 point teaser. With the 10 point teaser, the Lakers they'll now be 5.5 point underdogs. So now they can win or lose by 5.5. So there you go. If you were to pick the Sixers, same way, it'd be 3.5 point underdogs for the Sixers, being 6.5 point favorites. So basically, what it does, it gives you security, especially for a team like the Clippers, if you don't think Clippers are going to cover -9.5, but you like the Clippers, do the 10-point teaser with the 4 teams, and it makes the Clippers just a money line play. It makes the Bucks pretty much a money line play. And dude, it's where I've made my most money. It's how I fell in love with betting, is doing the teasing. Teasing is a lot of fun. That's just that's just with 4 teams. If you want to do for NFL and college football, you're allowed to do up to 13 points, which is awesome. And it's only -140 odds, which is not that bad considering you're teasing a bunch of points. But the amount of games that burn me by 1 or 2 points not being covered, being able to have that like security there, I mean, it's the best feeling to be able to tease that. But if you want to do a positive one, I recommend, which I post in my parlay videos, you can do a for NBA and college basketball, you can do a 3-team teaser, which gives you plus 120 odds, and it's only a 5 point. It's a 5.3 team teaser, and that's always available on my bookie. So you can tease 3 games with 5 points. So yeah, if you want to do teasers, roll into teasers. Um, it's definitely a part of my betting strategy, which I recommend. I always do. I put most of my money in a teaser and then follow it up with little parlays behind it and some spread bets. So if the spread bets don't hit, I have a chance at the parlays. And if there's spreads I like, which I like the Bucks -9.5. Say the Bucks only win by 7 or 8. And I had them in the 10-point teaser. I'm still saved by the teaser. So I'm definitely going to be coming out with an ebook in the next month or so, going over my strategies and what makes me profitable and what's super fun to do. It'll help you guys out too, because it's definitely helped me out. And it's pretty much I just built this on my own betting system. And yeah, but definitely do teasers. They're super fun. And I'll definitely build a teaser here for you today as well, because I love doing a teaser. I like doing a teaser more than I do parlays. So yeah, I'll build a teaser here soon. Currently, my parlay bet is I have the Pittsburgh money line, Florida money line, Tampa money line, Carolina money line, Lakers money line, and Milwaukee money line plus 824 odds. You're welcome, Karen. Definitely go with the Lakers. Let's hope they hit. 5-point teaser, Ryan, with UCSB, Ohio, Georgetown, Texas, Iona, USC. Hey, man, I don't hate it. That's just a lot of teams to tease, honestly. But I mean, go for it. I love a good teaser. So yeah, this parlay I'm vibing right here. Put some money into that parlay. I like that one. I'm gonna build a teaser right here live for you guys. You've been parlaying way too much, bro. Yep, me too, man. Me too. Parlays are tough. It's just you look at a lot of people. They say don't do parlays. Just do a spread bet. Stay away from parlays and teasers. But I love parlays. It's just the cash out's bigger. Spread bets, it's like you have a 50-50 chance at winning. That's a fact. They either cover the spread or they don't. But it's the same as parlays. It's like, I'm picking favorites to win. If I lose, it's because they got upset. I would rather lose a parlay knowing a team got upset than losing a spread where a team won but didn't cover the spread. That's the most annoying thing that happens to me on the daily basis. A team not covering their spread. It's just annoying. You're done with parlays taking your profits. Yeah, you just got to have a good betting system, man. It just depends what your strategy is. If you're throwing tons of money on parlays and losing, that's not the way to go. My parlay is like I'm putting maybe $5 on a parlay, maybe less. My parlays are very minimal. I'm throwing all my money on teasers and maybe spread bets whenever I do. Avalanche or Wild. I like the Avalanche in that matchup. But yeah, you want to do low parlays so that way you're not losing a bunch of money, because the whole point of the parlay is to mega quadruple your odds. It's about the odds. So you're going to get you want to get a parlay at a good price, but only put in $5 to $10 because the payout is usually really high for a parlay, especially if you're over at least three teams or higher, the payout's going to be higher for like a $5 or $10 investment. But if you're betting like 100 or 50 and you're going to lose a lot of money like that. So I don't recommend putting a lot of money on parlays. Keep it super low, you know, 20 bucks or less parlay. It depends on your budget. I don't ever go more than like 10 on a parlay. I never really have. Yeah, man, the parlays are rough because they sound so good. Like I'm crafting up these parlays, and one of them probably isn't going to win. Two teams are going to get upset, and that's just how it goes. You're throwing 850 on it, bro. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I hope you win. I hope you win, man. If you're putting 850 on parlays, you should be on that yacht already in that mansion. But yeah, I keep it low. Keep my investments real low here. Don't want to take any, because I have a lot of rough days. I've had a rough week, so but luckily I haven't bet too much on parlays or nothing crazy. So the parlays are just a benefit. You want to be able to hit it and get lucky. That's pretty much it. They're nice profitable. If you have a good day betting against the spread and you built a parlay behind it or a teaser, then they're all going to hit and you're going to get a nice little return. Lakers and Sixers. Yeah, no, I love Lakers and Sixers together. Parlay it, separate bets. I like both their spreads as well. All right, so I'm going to do, let's see. I'm going to do an NBA teaser here for you guys right here. If you're on my bookie, you can use this. It's a 10-point teaser. Go ahead and do it. I'm doing it right now. Copy it. We're going to go with the Lakers spread. We're going to go with the Philly spread, Bucks spread, and we're going with the Hornets spread. Wait, hold up. Yeah, that's where we're going with. All right, so get those four, the Lakers, Bucks, Sixers, and the Hornets. And whenever you're going there, if you're using my bookie, you just go to next to Parlay. There's teaser, there's round robin, if bet, reverse. Go to teaser. It's currently on 4-point teaser. See, you can do a 4-point teaser plus 235 if you really wanted to do that. Those are really good odds. But I go down, you can do 4.5-point teaser, a 5-point teaser is plus 200 odds for the 4-teamer. But I like doing the 10-point teaser. It's actually minus 130. I said it was minus 140. I lied. It's minus 130. So it's actually better odds. Do you like the Bucks solo over? I do like the Bucks at 9.5. If you can get it at 9.5, I like them at 9.5. But yeah, this is the 10-point teaser. We got Lakers plus 5.5, Sixers plus 3.5, Bucks plus 0.5, and then the Hornets plus 19.5. How do you cash out? Ooh, Karen, hopefully you didn't. Ooh, one thing that I tell people is on my bookie, if you took hopefully you didn't do a deposit bonus. For my bookie, never do a deposit bonus. It'll always ask you when you're putting money in to take the deposit bonus, but you can just say no. Because if you do the deposit bonus, it's gonna give you a send your cash app. I'll give you that in a second, Rashad. Yeah, Karen. If you haven't deposited yet, whenever you deposit, it'll come up with a Bitcoin or $250 or whatever of like bonus. But you can just click no promotion or no bonus. It'll say either one. And but if you do the bonus, it's going to give you a rollover. So if you were to put $100 in, it'll probably give you a 10 times rollover, which means you're going to have to bet $1,000 over. You're going to have to bet $1,000 in bets to be able to cash out. So, but if you do a no bonus, you don't get a rollover. So the rollover is just taken away. So if you were to just put in however much you put in and you win your first match and you want to cash out, you cash out immediately whenever you want. But with the rollover, you have to you have to build up your bets and cover the rollover bonus. That's how these bookie sites make money. That's all it is. It's with the bonuses. They lure you in with, oh, you're gonna get a $100, $200 bonus to bet on, which is cool. But when you win that bet, you have to make over the rollover with all these bookie sites. So you gotta bet 10 times your value or 5 or 10 times your value. So that $100, if you lost your first bet, you got to put more money in. You know what I'm saying? But if you won, you can't cash out. You have to keep on getting to that rollover requirement in order to cash out. So don't ever do a rollover. Don't ever do a bonus. Just deposit your money, click no bonus, and then you should be good to go. It pays. You can either do a check or Bitcoin. 100% recommend Bitcoin. You'll usually get it within 2 days, 3 days max for me usually. But you should do it with Bitcoin and you just got to have a Coinbase wallet or a blockchain wallet. Super easy. Then you can just transfer it to your PayPal or to your bank account. So that's how I do it. Seems kind of like a lot if you're like new to it, but I promise it's pretty simple. And Rashad, let me give you my Cash App real quick. And yeah, I don't really mention it because I don't want to be that guy, but like I do have my Cash App in the bio. Help support a brother, giving out some fire picks. I have had one guy been cash apping to me. This guy's been betting crazy. He's been winning heavy. He's been giving me like 10, $20. So it's super cool to see that from you guys. I don't definitely ask for it, never will, but I have it as an option for feeling generous. If you guys hit a big payday from my picks, nice tips, cool. Let's see. I'd take the bonus. It's nothing. Yeah, see, Kyle. I wouldn't take the bonus just because if you're a big better, I get it. You could easily cover that. But if you're not a big better and you're a normal person like myself, I'm not a huge better. I don't have that much money to bet. My bets are, barely $100, $50, $10. I'm doing like $5 parlays and stuff. So I'm not a huge better. So to get that 10K rollover, especially if maybe you're only doing $5 bets, that could take you a long time. And if you take multiple losses, you could probably get frustrated and think you're never going to be able to cash out. So don't do the bonus. I don't recommend it. If you're a big time better, I could see doing the bonus. But if you're a small better, don't do the bonus. So yeah, let me get that Cash App real quick. Pull it up in Evernote. Macaroni Tony, what's up, bro? We got Macaroni Tony, the Parlay King, in the chat. Macaroni, what's your parlay for the day, man? I need to start copying your stuff. Yeah, Rashad, if you're betting big, go for the bonus. That could definitely help you. But if you're not betting big, don't do the bonus. I made the mistake. I put a lot of money in the first time, and my bonus was 2,000, and it took me over a month to be able to cash out. So I don't recommend it. It was my worst mistake I ever made. So I recommend not doing that to start out for sure. Oh, bro, macaroni. I think if you bet on any college basketball last night, I think you and the world had a bad night because I got slammed. You do big bets and watch your cash out blow up. Bro, I wish I could say the same, man. I really do. Here we go. I'll put it in the chat just this once. It's my Cash App for you, Rashad. Right in there. Yeah, macaroni. What are you cooking up today? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. What you cooking? And I'll put this in the chat too. This is the current parlay I have. If you have it for any new viewers, this is kind of what we've been cooking up. Kind of what I'm vibing. But yeah, I love this. I love this NBA teaser here. I think I'm going to bet on this teaser. So I'm doing the 10 point. Florida money line, Tampa money line, Islander money line, 76ers, Bucks, and Hornets. Macaroni. Ooh, I love the parlay, but I don't like the Charlotte first quarter. I think that's gonna screw up your parlay. I really do. First quarters are so scary. I can't do first quarters. I can't do it. That's kind of a parlay I already have built up. I just don't like the I don't like the first quarter. I mean, go for it. You probably had more success than I have. I was just seems scary to me. Oh, nice. One of my lights went out back there. That's cool. Carolina money line. I do like Carolina money line. If that's going to be a substitute, I do like Carolina. Why did it die? I don't even know. Yeah, I like Carolina money line. I do like Sixers money line against this bad Sacramento team. That's for sure. All right. But yeah, that's what I'm vibing right now. This is the 10-point teaser. We got Lakers plus 5.5, 76ers plus 3.5, Milwaukee plus 0.5, and then the Hornets plus 19.5. Locking that in, baby. You think the Kings are playing to screw me? Probably. I want to bet this Penguin game, but they've been losing and Devil's been close. Yeah. No, but Penguins coming off that loss to the Devils. I like Pitt to bounce back. They are in New Jersey, but I'm all over Pitt in this one. I'm riding Pitt. First quarter Charlotte. I mean, man, dude, I just don't trust first quarter. First quarters, if you want to go for that thrill, go for it. But if it's the last leg of your parlay, man, that could be so scary. Because imagine the scenario. All the money lines hit, and the Charlotte just doesn't cover the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? And are the Lakers a slam dunk? I love this. I love the Lakers today. I love them -4 or 3.5, whatever you get them at. But I like them money line as well. I had them teased as well, and yeah, I'm all over the Lakers today. Should be getting Marcus Gasol back, so yeah, I mean, I like the Lakers. Hawks aren't a bad team. They're a good team, but LeBron's not taking an L today. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing it. Not on Saturday. All right, so let's see if there's any crazy parlays we can hit. So I gave out that one parlay. Let me build a 10-teamer here. I could 100% see Charlotte winning. Clippers, they had that bad loss to the Mavericks. They haven't been that amazing this year. Like they're a great team, don't get me wrong, but like Clippers aren't just like blowing teams out like the Nets and like the Bucks are, and the Lakers. They're just not doing it. And I like Charlotte plus 9.5. I really do. Especially if you could tease some points. Like I have Charlotte all the way up to 19.5 points with my 10-point teaser. I mean, that's just an automatic hit right there. Everyone has a team that screws them. Oh yeah, dude. Teams screw me all the time. There's some teams I just can't even bet on. But that's just how betting goes. Grizzlies or Warriors? Man, that's the one game I'm fading for this day. I'm not even touching that Grizzlies Warriors game. I like the Warriors plus 5.5. I mean, they don't have Curry again today, but they dominated that Memphis team. You would think Memphis has a nice bounce back in revenge after losing last night, but Warriors definitely showed they can fight, and I see the same happening too. I'm not putting my money on this game. I've just have way too many other games I'm betting on, so I'm not betting on that one. But Warriors plus 5.5 or 6, wherever the line is right now. I don't hate the play. Or if you tease the points, you know, or if you want to go with the little underdog play, I don't hate it. The underdog money line play. They're currently plus 195. Man, what's a little underdog parlay? Do you guys have a little? Should we craft an underdog parlay? Underdog. I think we should. Man, if I would have crafted a college basketball underdog parlay last night, we would all be on yachts and retired right now. If we would have put Oral Roberts and Oregon State and uh whatever team beat San Diego State, I forget. Ooh, we'd be sitting nice now. Here we go. I'll do a crazy one. Not even crazy. We'll go Warriors money line. I don't know why, but Hornets money line to throw a couple bucks at is intriguing. So I have the Warriors and Hornets underdog money line right here. Let's see. Are there any NHL underdogs that we could add in here? Any underdogs you guys think that might hit? The Red Wings. Dude, I think Detroit could I mean, they won last time too. I think they could easily win. If you saw my NBA or NHL parlay video, I did, I did an alternate parlay with 3 teams that I think you could just sub in. Red Wings are definitely one of those teams that could just flat out win there. Detroit plus 165. I like it. I like Detroit plus 165 here with an upset win. Man, I don't see any other teams that vibe here. Maybe Minnesota Wild, but they let me down last time, so I'm not sure. Let's go college basketball. See if right now we're at plus 3,456 odds. That's if Golden State Hornets and the Red Wings, Warriors and Hornets for plus 700. Seems pretty fire. I mean, that's what I have so far. And I have the Red Wings. See if I can add 1 or 2 more. Wild plus 150. I like the Wild. I do like the Wild, but they let me down their last matchup, man. I'm just salty on them right now. It's just a personal thing. I can't do it. Can't do the Wild. Bro, underdog here at 12.15. Oh, I don't know if Georgetown plus 205. Georgetown's a sleeper right there. Who's gonna be the college basketball huge upset of the day? What are you guys thinking? Who's gonna be the Oral Roberts today? Could it possibly be Texas Southern plus 25? Maybe Iona? Could it be Grand Canyon? Could it be Norfolk State and do the impossible? What about Abilene Christian? So many options here. I mean, a lot of upset potential with a lot of these matchups. Blues can lose today. Oh, totally. I'm not sold on the Blues. Really not. I'm gonna do a college basketball 9-point teaser as well that I'm kind of feeling. I'm going with these big underdogs here. Teasing Iona. I'm teasing Norfolk State. And Christian parlayed. Nice. I like Georgetown, but that game's about to start in a few minutes. I don't know if I can sneak them in or not. I think I'm going to sneak Georgetown in. I think Georgetown can win outright. If you use e-check on my bookie, will they send it to my bank account? I would imagine so, Karen. I use the Bitcoin payout, so I just trust Bitcoin better. It's way faster than an e-check, but if you only want to use e-check, I'm not certain. But I would recommend using the Bitcoin payout. You got Georgetown. I do too. All right, I gotta add one more team in this parlay here. Uh, Texas Southern plus 25. I mean, no, listen to this right here. We have a 9-point teaser on my bookie. I'm locking this in. I got 3 minutes to lock it in. We got Georgetown plus 15, Iona plus 25 and a half, Norfolk State plus 42, Texas Southern plus 34. Lock it in, baby. Lock it in. Beating the buzzer on this one. Let's go. Macaroni. We got Florida money line, Lightning money line, Hurricane money line, Lakers money line. $20 gives you 100. I vibe it, baby. That's pretty much part of my parlay. I locked in as well. So love it. Let's hope it hits. I'm definitely riding with that one for sure. I think I have the same parlay, but I added. Who did I add? I think I added Carolina in there as well. I think that was pretty much my only difference. But yeah, dude, it's a good $20 investment. Creighton going home. Creighton's so overrated this year. They really are. Sounds like a great teaser. Bro, fire teaser. If you can lock it in, lock it in. Especially with my bookie, get those 9-point, 10-point teasers, man. At minus 130 odds. Really good stuff. Underdog parlay, Wild, Detroit, Warriors, Hornets, Sharks. Ooh, what's the payout on that, Macaroni? Because I vibe it. I like the underdog play there. Yeah, no problem. I definitely like USCB against Creighton. USC's a good pick. Oh yeah, USC's a good pick for sure. So yeah, I locked that one in. That pick felt pretty good. Let me add a couple cheaper parlays, and that's probably all I'm betting on today. And we'll see. Gotta have some money. Gotta have some. Don't want to cash out early on or spend all your money early on. So that way, if you get in a hole, you can't back yourself up later in the day because there's so much action today. So I got the teasers. You bet the Eastern Washington, Iowa spread and Lakers. Yeah, no, I vibe it. You got UNC 160. Not bad. Not bad. I like it. Let me get a couple more parlays in here. But yeah, I'm loving the Saturdays give you the best parlay options. I love it. Low to mid bets are good. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm the low bet king, baby. I bet what I can afford. Always bet what you can afford to lose. That's the way of life. Um once MLB the season actually starts, I will be getting into some MLB. Florida State can win by 20. I would love to see that. But Florida State has been kind of disappointing lately. They've been playing down to their competition. You're not playing NBA today. Hey man, play whatever sport you want, you know what I'm saying? I just vibe all three, so that's why I've bet on three. But bro, go whatever you want. I mean, there's so much March Madness action. I mean, that's enough for all three sports combined. So go with whatever you're good at. Don't be forced to hop in plays you don't even really know much about. Go with whatever you're winning the most at. If I was just winning an NBA, I'd probably just stay in NBA, but I'm winning all over. So gotta spread around a lot. So much action, man. That's why I love Saturdays are my favorite days, man. Just chill, good vibes, a lot of action, a lot of March Madness, NBA, NHL. Just kick back and hopefully make some money. Let's see. Let me build a crazy spread bet parlay. Let's get a little spread bet. What advice when you go up big? When you up big? I mean, when you're up big, you want to take out some of those profits so you don't lose it all, but you got to have a good money management system. You got to know when to Yeah, know when to cash out, when to pull out. You know what I'm saying? Vegas live bet last night. I don't know, way to the bathroom and it won. Hey, man, that's just what happens, man. That's just what happens. So I'm gonna throw $1 on a 10-team spread bet here. Gonna shoot for the fences. This is another strategy I do. I literally would just put $1 on it, maybe two, but I'll do an 8-team spread bet, and then I follow it up to back myself up with an 8-team spread bet of the same teams, but I buy the 3 points. You guys don't know how many times that has saved me in winning these parlays. Because if they don't cover by 1 or 2, I've been saved. Especially with the dollar investment, it's not much. So we're gonna go Lakers minus 4.5 here. Betting in a whole different game, then picks the team. Toronto. I mean, I don't even touch baseball right now. I definitely will touch baseball for sure. I believe the season starts next month, so I'll definitely be diving into that for sure. But yeah, definitely not betting in the exhibition stuff right now. Yeah, no, yeah, truth. I don't bet on baseball. I will bet on baseball, but not once the season starts I will, but nothing that's not I'm not gonna bet on preseason. I don't do any of that stuff. That stuff because you're not getting the best experience. You're not getting the best players on the field. You know what I'm saying? So building a 10-team spread bet to shoot for the fences. Yeah, Georgetown, Colorado. Let's go. I like Georgetown in that matchup. Like Lakers minus 4.5. We're gonna go Philly minus 6.5 here. Gonna go Warriors plus 5.5. Let's do it. Bucks minus 9.5. Hornets plus 9.5. That's an NBA one. $1. You need $24 right there. But I'm gonna keep on adding some more spreads in there. Let's go college basketball. Yeah, dude. The best spring training. You better have a lot of insider info, that's for sure. Ooh, the Florida State line just went up to 11. Interesting. Um, we're gonna add Texas Southern plus 25. I think they hang around. We're gonna add Iona to this one. We're gonna add Norfolk State to this one. Don't know why. Abilene Christian's just giving me some good vibes. Gonna add them here. One more play for this 10-teamer. The miracle parlay. Man, a lot of underdogs I'm liking in college basketball. I don't see any favorites that I just love to cover their spreads. Um, we're gonna go Oklahoma plus 1. I think that's a good one right there. Here we go, baby. $1 to win 643. I like it. And if you guys want to lock it in, it's Lakers minus 4.5, Philly minus 6.5, Warriors plus 5.5, Bucks minus 9.5, Hornets plus 9.5, Texas Southern plus 25, Iona plus 16.5, Norfolk State plus 33, Abilene Christian plus 8.5, and then Oklahoma plus 1. $1 to win 643. Love it. Would love if it hit. That'd be freaking amazing. And then I'm gonna do the same the same parlay, but I'm gonna buy 3 points. Still makes it freaking amazing odds for $1 investment. So go ahead and hop on it. I mean, if it hits, that'd be freaking cool. So I would only bet $1. That's the max I would do. And Saturdays are the best, dude. Saturdays are the best, that's for sure. So we're going to Abilene here. We're going to buy the points on this set of parlays. Buying the points to Oklahoma, Iona, Texas Southern. And then let's go to NBA. We're going to go Lakers, Sixers. Warriors, Bucks, and the Hornets. So there we go, the 10-teamer for the dollar. Now we're going to buy the points. So instead of it being at 643, we'll see what it's at now. Buying 3 points for all the 10 teams. I love doing these, dude. They're so fun to like, because they hit sometimes. And if your original parlay screws up because the team doesn't cover, you got those 3 points of security right there. Might not seem like a lot, but for a spread, 3 points is a lot. All right, there we go. So it brought it $1 to win 101.18. That's with the +3 on everything. Still really good odds for $1 investment. Gonna lock that one in here. I'm gonna do a college basketball. Man, I feel so many upsets gonna happen today. But I'll do some like a money line one. All right. So I pretty much, I have all my parlays on vibing right now. Go back to college basketball. I can't wait to the playoffs. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Playoff basketball is fun to bet on. Very fun. Very hard too. So get this in. Let me get a little college basketball parlay here. Or a big cross-platform parlay. We're gonna go Florida State money line. Samuel Garcia, what's up, buddy? Thanks for cash apping me, buddy. You've been the best so far. Appreciate it. Took the Jets +1.5, Detroit +1.5, San Jose +1.5, Vancouver +1.5. $50 to win 317. I like it. That's what I need to do. I need to do a hockey puck line. I'll do that here in a second. Let me do a college basketball money line one here. Michigan -4,500. Good Lord. That's insane. Yeah, appreciate it, Samuel. You're great, bro. I'm glad you've been winning. You've been doing better than me. I like Alabama money line. I'm gonna add that one in there. Sounds good. Yeah, good luck. I need to do a puck line one. See, when I make my videos at night, there's no puck line available. So yeah, I can't do it the day of because I work a normal job. So but hopefully once I get the Discord going and the Patreon, I'll be able to update you guys midday and I can add some puck line plays and things like that aren't available to me at night whenever I'm making these. See, I like USC money line in this one. I like Iowa in this one. Gonzaga doesn't even have a money line, but if they did, it would probably be like 10,000. I do like Texas money line. I think it's gonna be a lot closer game than people are probably expecting. Let's see if I added Michigan in there, would they? God, Michigan. Yeah, you can't really. Michigan, I mean, plus 4,500 or minus 4,500. It's just kind of insane. So right now I have Florida State money line, Bama money line, USC money line, Iowa money line, Texas money line. Gonna add the Lakers money line in here to boost it up a little bit. Bucks money line to boost it up. Sitting at 7 right here. Then let me go to NHL, add 3 locks in there, and then I'll give you guys this 10-team cross platform parlay or whatever. Gonna add Tampa Bay money line in there. I like Carolina money line, and I like the Spurs to cover, buy the 2 points. Yeah, Spurs could definitely cover 100%. I mean, it's like a 10-point spread. I don't hate it at all. I'm on the Bucks side, but if you're gonna buy points, yeah. I mean, you might as well buy the 3 points, honestly, just to be safe if you're gonna go the buying points route. If I'm ever I do buy points on a lot of stuff, not everything, but when I do buy points, I just buy the 3, you know? Doesn't give you the best payout, but I would much rather this is my motto with buying points. People, people are always gonna they tell you don't buy points, especially from professional handicappers. Any guy you see on YouTube, they're gonna be like, "Don't ever buy points. Don't do it." I totally disagree with that method. Sure, if you pick a regular spread bet and you bet $10, you're probably gonna win 9. But if you bought the 3 points with that spread bet, you're probably only I think you're gonna win around like 5-ish dollars, so your profits are cut in half. But I look at it as I would much rather have just one if you lose, you lost your money. But if you lose a spread bet by 1 point and you didn't buy points, you lost money instead of actually gaining money. You're still gaining money with buying a point. It's not like you're losing money. If you buy points and you win, your profit is cut in half, but you're still profiting money as opposed to losing. You know what I'm saying? So never feel ashamed if people are telling you, why are you buying points? That's stupid. Do what's best for you. If you like a team like the Spurs and you want to buy you want to you think 3 points is going to be good, do it. If they cover, they cover. You know what I'm saying? A win is a win. A win will always be a win. Your profits, it just depends how much you're betting, but if you lose, you lose. Even if you bought the points, you lost, you lost. But you bought the points thinking you could win. If they lose past 3 points, you were losing the original spread anyways. So, but just last night, I had 2 teams lose by 1 point. You know what I'm saying? And that was with me buying the point. So they were going to lose naturally. But I like buying the 3 points. You know, that's what we do, baby. We play to win the game. We play to win the game. That's what I'm saying. Buy points or not depends on your how much you're betting. I've always bought in points. It's been super great for me. And I don't buy points on every bet I do. No, I like spreads. Some of the spreads the way they are, but especially underdog plays, I like getting them. Especially at a team that's like 9.5. 9.5 is the perfect plus 9.5 or minus 9.5. To be able to buy a point or 2 or 3 and bring them over 10 or under 10, it's the perfect sweet spot to buy points. Or if a team is -3 and you can bring them to a money line pick, I love that play as well. There's certain points where it's like a good sweet spot that can bring the value up a lot. Um, all right, let me add one more hockey pick in here. So I have Tampa, Carolina. I like Florida. I like the Florida teams to get a lot of wins today. The 10-team parlay plus 1,100 odds. $5 to win me 56. I vibe it, baby. I vibe it. And I'll tell you guys this parlay in a second. We're gonna go. Let's see. Here's the parlay that I'm locking in right here, boys. Oh God, I just copied that. I don't know how crazy that actually looks. Well, yeah. Well, I just put $10 as an example. I wasn't betting. I was just saying $10 to say $10, but I just know the math. Like $10, and when you're buying the points, because I was testing around with stuff today. If you put $10, you get like $5 and change in return. So obviously, yeah, if you're betting more money, it just depends on how much you're betting. You know what I'm saying? So this is the parlay I just bet. Oh, I can't even tell you I'll have to tell you the parlay. It won't even let me give it to you guys. I have to write it down. But it's Florida State money line, Alabama money line, USC money line, Iowa money line, Texas money line, Lakers money line, Bucks money line, and then Tampa Bay Lightning money line, Carolina money line, and the Florida Panthers money line. $5 to win 56. Love it. Let's hope some of these parlays hit. I hope some of these teasers hit as well. Let me see if there's any other kind of crazy Oh, yeah, we'll do a hockey puck line parlay here for you. That was probably one of the last things I was going to look at. Yeah, it seems like a pretty good parlay. I mean, I had a great moneyline college basketball parlay. Had Ohio State locked and loaded. Just forgot. Didn't even think about them. Took the L, and I was like, oh my God. Usually with the moneyline parlay, there's maybe one game that I'm like, okay, little sweaty about, but like having one of your favorites, huge favorites, get upset in a moneyline parlay hurts, especially when it's one of the first games of the day too, which sucks. So the puck line's an interesting strategy because the odds are always really high, and it's tough the puck line for hockey. It's tough to determine if a team's going to win by +1.5 or -1.5. It's so hard. I like the +1.5 for hockeys. That's usually the puck lines I usually would bet, but the prices are so steep, man. It just depends where you're at. It's just, +1.5 a lot of times, or, it could be -170, -160, plus minus or +200. The +1.5s can be kind of expensive, and they'll be almost as much as a team just picking a money line for a team. So you have to look at that value as well, um, on what the points look like. But let's see. I like Detroit +1.5. I feel good about the Detroit +1.5. I'm going to add them into one. Um, kind of like the Rangers +1.5. I don't know. You had a 7 NBA parlay that got crushed last night with the Suns money line. Oh man, they lost I forgot about the Suns. They lost back to back. I had Suns the night before -10, and they freaking lost, which is insane. I like Anaheim +1.5. Oh wait, yeah, Anaheim +1.5. They are -235. See, that price is super high, but um, let's see. I have 2 so far. I don't like any team minus the puck line. It's just too hard. It's too hard because a lot of these games they win by 1, and I'd hate to lose like that. Um, the Wild +1.5 is interesting, coming off that 5-1 loss. You know, last game, I don't know how I feel about it. Man, not too many. Yeah, I only like so far. I only like the Detroit and the Anaheim puck line. I do like the Rangers. I think the Rangers keep it close here. I think the Rangers could definitely win. Um, but yeah, the puck line there's not even like it's +247 odds. Not bad. San Jose. I mean, I don't hate it. I'll throw San Jose in there. Why not? I got 4 so far. Should I just add a bunch of teams in here with the puck line and just see what happens? Um, I'll go Minnesota Wild puck line. I think they keep it close here. Um, I think Calgary keeps it close as well. I like Vancouver to keep it close. I like Winnipeg to keep it close. Currently at 8 right here. Might as well just let's go. We'll go Nashville +1.5. Then we'll go with the Flyers +1.5. There we go. 10-team puck line. $1 to win 82.75. We got the Red Wings puck line, Anaheim puck line, the Rangers puck line, San Jose puck line, Minnesota puck line, Calgary puck line, Vancouver puck line, Winnipeg puck line, Nashville puck line, and the Flyers puck line. $1 to win 82. hopefully one of these dollar ones hit today, because that's the thing with I love doing these little dollar investments. Dollar, virtually a very exclusively minimal investment. And to be able to get 80 to 100 to multiple hundreds in return, if you're doing multiple of these dollar bets cross sports, you just need one to hit. You need one to hit. I mean, for a buck, you can't beat it. As much as I bet, and I bet like every day, if you hit one a month, you're going to make up your money. If I hit one of these a month, preferably I would love to hit more than one a month. But at the bare minimum, I hit this one for 82. I'm not spending $82 in a month on dollar bets. Definitely lower than that for sure. So one hits and you're already profitable. That's just with the $82 one. I did the dollar one for 600. If that hits, I mean, Jesus Christ. So here, I'm gonna do trying to think of any other kind of combinations I could add here. We'll do an over under parlay. What kind of over? Let me hear what you guys are vibing for NHL over unders, or just over unders in general. We'll do a little over under parlay, build that, and probably get close to the end of the stream here pretty soon. Definitely want to start watching some of these March Madness games, as I'm sure most of you guys do as well. For Detroit plus 1.5. I mean, I like Detroit plus 1.5. Yeah, I feel really good about Detroit plus 1.5. San Jose plus 1.5. We'll go San Jose plus 1.5. Detroit plus 1.5. I kind of like those two paired together. I kind of wish you could buy points in puck line. That'd be cool, but I know you can't. Let's see. Anything else I can craft up? The over-unders are pretty tough for NHL. I mean, God, the over-unders could always be at 6, and you have teams winning like 2-1 all the time. It's kind of crazy. All right, we'll have Detroit in there. I like the Lakers minus 4.5. We'll do a cross-platform here. A cross-platform one here. I might buy some NBA points on here too, just to lower it. Like the Hornets. Like the Warriors. Gonna buy some points here. So yeah, I'm gonna buy the 3 points for the Lakers. Buy the 3 points for the Bucks. 3 points for the Hornets. All right, good. Peace out, Truth. Good luck with your betting today. Hope we all have some success. Yeah, lots of high over unders for sure. Yeah, good luck today, everyone, for sure. Cash those tickets. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's cash, baby. A lot of parlays, a lot of teasers, a lot of spreads. It's a nice feeling heading into Saturday, but the worst feeling is, talking about all these picks for hours and feeling good about them, and then you lose. That's just how it goes. They give those line predictions. Yeah, I hope everyone kills it today. Yeah, I hope all you guys kill it too. Florida under. Minnesota under. I mean, yeah, I don't, I'm probably not betting on any over-unders for hockey, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. All right. Crafting up my last parlay, and that's probably gonna do it for me, boys. Washington over. Don't hate it. And if you guys are looking at some futures, if you want to look at some March Madness futures, Gonzaga plus 200 to win the championship. They're already my favorite to win. Plus 200. Throw a little money on there. Illinois plus 350. Baylor plus 475. Michigan plus 800. Really good value in those if you guys are into futures. Could definitely throw some money on there because I think any one of those four teams are a bet to get to the championship for sure. I'm going to tease this Iona game. Add them in there. Texas Southern. I like Texas Southern plus 28. Vancouver over. Get two more in here. Two more spreads. Norfolk State. Definitely like Norfolk State at plus 36 with the points added. Trying to sneak one more in here. Cal Santa Barbara. Man, do I add Cal Santa Barbara in there? I don't know. Could be interesting. Or Creighton just beats the crap out of them. Man, one more. Let me slide one more in here. I don't know what I like. Don't know what I like. I'll go Oklahoma plus 4. I like Oklahoma plus 4 here. So I'm gonna tease a bunch of these. And that'll be my last parlay. Got a lot of parlays today. Hopefully they all don't get screwed, because that's usually what happens. Here we go. $1 to win 97.48. We had the San Jose Sharks plus 1.5. The Red Wings plus 1.5. Lakers minus 1.5. Bucks minus 6.5. Hornets plus 12.5. Warriors plus 8.5. Then we have Iona plus 19.5. Texas Southern plus 28. Norfolk State plus 36. Oklahoma plus 4. Oh man, I'm excited. I hope a lot of these hit today. I really do. Going to be a super fun day of betting. Super excited. And I could be super disappointed. We'll see how the day goes. But you got to always hope for a good day. That's what we hope for. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to cover or go over, because getting towards the end of the stream here. Want to definitely start catching these games and yeah, just chill the rest of the day. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. Go over some last second parlays and whatever you guys want to go over. Cause I'm just chilling. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. It's been super fun. Love all the people that have been chilling in here on your Saturday. Hopefully it's going well. It's cool you guys have been chilling in the chat. And yeah, good luck. Enjoy everyone's for sure. Good luck betting, guys. Love doing the live stream on Saturdays. It's super fun. Don't know if I'm gonna do one tomorrow. We'll see. Saturday's usually my sleep-in day. I get one day a week where I can actually sleep in, so I'll probably end up just sleeping in. But if I'm feeling it, I'll let you guys know if I do a live stream or not. And maybe if I have a good day today, we will see. I don't know. Maybe I do a quick live stream at the end of the night, going over everyone's picks and how you guys' picks and parlays went. I might do that. We'll see. Don't hold me to that, but definitely in the future, I'll probably start doing those. But if I do a late live stream tonight, I'll do it. And just, if anyone hops in, that'll be cool. Point spread games, Michigan, UCSB, Bama, Iowa, UConn, Virginia, Norfolk. Those are my college games. I like those games. A lot of big point spreads, and some small ones. We'll see what happens. College basketball is crazy. And yeah, great live stream. Appreciate it, Kyle. Thanks for hopping in here. It's been super fun. And yeah, I mean, all the picks look good today. You know what I'm saying? The picks look so good every day when we're doing them. Every pick I look, everyone I do looks really great. But then you take an L early in your parlay, and then that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. But all we can do as bettors is just look at good picks, look at good lines, and feel like we're in good situations. And that's all we can do. We just got to hope the betting gods are on our side, and we got to have a little luck because that's just how it is. We're banking on some luck. So Ohio or Virginia. I like Virginia. I'm not really betting on that matchup, but I do like Virginia for sure. But it's not even like a for sure. Just seeing the teams get upset yesterday. There's no locks in March Madness. March Madness, I mean, that's where these underdog teams come out of the shadows and pick up crazy wins. So the public is definitely on Virginia for sure. -7, you would think they can cover, but who knows, man? Who knows? Not a game I'd be betting on, but I would lean Virginia and the points if I had to. That's where I would be on that. Um, but yeah, so many I mean, a lot of good matchups tomorrow as well. A lot of stuff to cover. Um, Definitely excited. I need to see what's going on with this Georgetown game because I did add them in a teaser. Let's see how that game's going. All right, let me check this game. Anything else you guys want to cover really quick? I'll probably end it here in a few minutes. Oh my God, Georgetown down 28-17. What's Georgetown doing? Down 31-17. Oh my God, Georgetown. Why? Why are you doing this to my heart already early on? I think I had Georgetown at plus like 14 or 15. Oh man. Missouri. That's a tough toss-up game there. I like Oklahoma in that matchup, but I mean you can go either way. You really can. So tough one there. Man, I need Georgia Tech playing bad right now. Or not Georgia Tech, Georgetown playing very bad. Hopefully they can pick it up and cover. Georgetown Colorado game already at 17:31. I know, right? I know. I still like the Georgetown plus 8, like 8.5. I think that's what they were at. 6.5. Yeah. Yeah. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. I still think Georgetown can cover here. It's still way early in the game. Way early. Second half. Hopefully they're a second half bounce back team because they need to be if they want to get back into this one. And it doesn't help when Georgetown is missing free throws, so that's not good. It's over already. No, it's not, man. It's so early. So early. I had Georgetown. I think I had them at plus 15, 14 and a half teased. So that's the only thing I have them in. I might have had them added with some 3 points at 11 or 12. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't have them in anything crazy or any parlay, so I'm not too worried about the Georgetown one there. I have so many parlays, but Georgetown was not really a part of much of any of my parlays, so not too worried about. That's the one thing with the parlays. You want to make sure if you're building multiple parlays, kind of have, spread the, spread your teams around in different parlays. You don't want to have the same team in every parlay, because if one team gets upset, you just lost like all of your parlays. So try and have a good mixture in your parlays. I took the under 138. I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You'll have to just hope for this, sweat out the second half under, and hope there's not that many points scored in the second half and it stays low scoring, stays in the 60s. Georgetown just isn't. You can't even score right now. I don't know what Georgetown's doing. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna. If there's any last second things you guys want to spell out right now, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Definitely want to start watching the rest of this first half of the Georgetown game, because hopefully, whenever I'm watching a game, the magic happens, because that's just how it goes. So hopefully, because I'm watching, they can actually score. And they're missing free throws right now. They missed 3 free throws in a row. This is insane. Eastern Washington plus 10, Drake plus 6.5. I mean, dude, these underdog teams can go either way today. Who knows, man? Who knows? That's the beauty of March Madness. These underdog teams are so slept on, and they can win outright. So that's the beauty of March Madness. That's why it's so popular. On UFC, some guy had one dude and 20 plus parlays, and his tweet was shown on the fight, and the dude got knocked out. Bro, that's what I'm saying. If you building multiple parlays and that one team is in, which is how, it's happened to me so many times. You get a favorite, like yesterday, if you had Ohio State in your parlays, like I did, you lost all your parlays because no one was expecting Ohio State to get upset. When you get a massive upset, it just ruins it. Peace out, Samuel. Yeah, I think that's probably going to do it for the stream. About a 2.5 hour stream here. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's been super fun. Oh yeah, Georgetown is just blowing it right now, and they're letting them hit threes. God, this one's getting ugly early on. Good thing I don't have Georgetown in parlays, so that's a savior right there. I did have them in just the one little teaser I did, but nothing crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been super fun, and hope you guys have a great Saturday. And good luck with everyone. Good luck with all your guys' picks. Hopefully, we got some winners in the chat. Hopefully, we all cash out today. That would be nice. Hopefully, you didn't add Georgetown to all your parlays, because it's not looking good so far. So luckily, I faded them for my parlays, so that's good. So yeah, good luck with you guys betting. If I ever do any live streams this weekend, I'll let you guys know. I'll post on YouTube or something, and definitely let you guys know there. So yeah, good luck with you guys' picks. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys later. Check out my next videos, posting them every day. Check out my next live streams whenever that is. Usually every Saturday, maybe Sunday. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling, but that's where I'm at right now. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the support. See you guys in the next live stream and my next videos. Good luck.